Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Angus. Angus is the Anglicized form of an Old Gaelic name Aonghus, a name traditionally used among the Irish and Scottish Gaels, particularly the Scots. The name means one force or one strength or one of excellence depending on the translation. It is also sometimes said to mean one choice. In its original form, Aonghus is made up of the Celtic components *oina 1 and *gustu, variably meaning strength, force, energy, excellence. According to Irish mythology, Angus, also referred to as Angus and Aonghus, was the god of love, youth and poetic inspiration. As a member of the Tuatha De Danann, tribe of Danu, the god Angus predated Celtic Christianity and is therefore quite ancient. Angus was said to be born of the Dagda, the all-father Irish god, and a river goddess Bona. In order to conceal the affair, Dagda made the sun stand still for 9 months so that Angus could be conceived, carried and born in one day. He lived on the River Boyne in the Kingdom of Meath, Ireland, and was often depicted with 4 birds flying above his head, a symbol of the god's kisses, which, once released, would sing in the hearts of young lovers. One night Angus dreamed of a woman so beautiful he became inconsolably heartsick. His mother and father searched all of Ireland for this fair maiden, to no avail. After soliciting the aid of Bod the Red, king of the gods of Munster, it was soon declared that the lovely maiden had been found at the Lake of the Dragon's Mouth, along with 150 other girls chained together in pairs. Angus' dream girl stood a head taller than the other maidens and was soon identified as Caer, a princess of the gods of Connacht. Angus was instructed to return to the lake at the harvest festival when the maidens would be turned into swans. If he could single out Caer in swan form, then he would be granted permission to marry her. At the appointed time, Angus arrives at the lake and calls out to Caer, "Oh, come and speak to me." At once he is transformed into a swan and the 2 lovers fly away to his fortress on the River Boyne, singing a music so lovely that all listeners were lulled to sleep for 3 days and nights. Angus and Angus are also names shared by several early High Kings of Ireland and Kings of the Picts, Scotland, as well as a notable 9th century Irish saint. In other words, this is a name of historical Celtic flavor. It is also the name of a county in Scotland, from whence a breed of cattle was named. Personality of the boy name Angus. The number 8 personality has everything to do with power, wealth and abundance. Somehow, this personality has been blessed on the material plane, but their authoritative and problem-solving traits provide evidence that their good fortunes are not just the luck of the lottery. They are well earned. This is the personality of CEOs and high-ranking military personnel. 8s are intensely active, hard-driving individuals. Success is only meaningful to them after a job well done. They are remarkable in their ability to see the larger picture right down to the smallest details, and organize a strategy around success. They then have the ability to direct a group around them toward any goal, and realize individual potential to get the most out of their team. Popularity of the boy name Angus. As a masculine personal name, Angus has never seen much popularity in the United States. The name showed up on the top 1,000 list between 1900 and 1948 and has since disappeared into obscurity. In the first half of the 20th century, the name was most likely isolated to Irish and Scottish immigrants. Not surprisingly, Angus is most popular in the country of Scotland, but it is also used with a fair amount of regularity in Australia and New Zealand. In America, however, this name is given to barely 100 baby boys born each year, out of nearly 2 million. For parents who are attracted to Celtic/Gaelic names, but want something less trendy than Liam, Aidan and Logan, we think Angus is one to consider. It's ancient, charming, historically colorful and has a strong and powerful etymology. It really surprises us how little use it sees in America. Quick facts on Angus. Gender, boy. Origin, Celtic. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, not applicable. Pronunciation, Anggs. Simple meaning, one strength. Characteristics of Angus. Authoritative, problem solver, tenacious, wealthy, tough, powerful, achiever. Cultural references to the baby name Angus. Literary characters of the baby name Angus. Popular songs on Angus. A song by Sloane, Iggy and Angus, a song by Jolie Holland, Wandering Angus. Famous people named Angus. Angus Scrimm, actor, Angus King, politician, Angus McFadden, actor, Angus Young, rock musician/guitarist, Angus T. Jones, actor, Angus Moffat, soccer player, Angus Campbell, hockey player, Angus Wilson, writer.